RCCO-On-Air. You're now locked into the pulse of the city, where information and music conspire. RCCO-On-Air. Get ready to tune in for advice and the hottest tunes. From life hacks to killer tracks, we've got it all for you. RCCO-On-Air, bringing you ultimate radio experience.
Greetings to all of you. I am AS, and I'd like to welcome you back to another insightful discussion that is only taking place here on
RCCO-On-Air, where music and information meet.
And we are your knowledgeable music and news partner. My name is CM, and AS, welcome back to you. It's so good to see you again.
Thank you so much, CM. As opposed to last week, I am now in excellent health, so I would like to advise all of our listeners to take care of themselves, consume vitamins and water in abundant quantities, and be mindful of their health. Anyway, this is the 9th episode of RCCO already, CM. Can you believe it? You know, I can still vividly recall our very first episode a few months ago. But however, we are now making a significant progress.
Right, that's true, AS. We've come a long way already. Before we start the music, let's have an informative conversation on a critical topic when we return.
Yes, CM, you're right. We are going to talk about tips for smooth conveyancing experience, common obstacles in purchasing and selling property today. It's an interesting subject, so sit down and get ready for some useful information.
All right, how about if we relax to some incredible tunes and let's listen to La 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 by Julia Garza that's going to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Indulge in a cup of coffee, a glass of water or juice, or a can of soda. Unwind and get ready for a captivating journey exclusively on RCCO-On-Air.
Time is keeping me up all night. I try to let it go, I don't know why. The conversations in my mind are starting to rewind, yeah, they go like la, 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 la. They go like la, easy silencing me from myself up on the shelf. Can you hear my heartbeat? Can you feel my heartbeat? Oh, time is keeping me up all night. I try to let it go, I don't know why. Oh, the conversations in my mind are stuck on rewind, yeah, they go like la, 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 la. They go like la, 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 la. Time is keeping me up all night. I try to let it go, I don't know why. The conversations in my mind are starting to give me wine, yeah, they go like la, 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 la. They go like la, 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 la.
RCCO-On-Air.
Are property disputes causing you stress? Our dedicated legal experts at RC&Co Lawyers are here to help you navigate these challenges with expertise. Let's work together to bring clarity and resolution to your situation. Book your free 20-minute consultation today and take the first step towards a smoother, worry-free property experience. Chat with our experts now.
Welcome back to RCCO On Air, where music and information meets.
Today, we have an exciting topic lined up for you. Tips for a smooth conveyancing experience, common obstacles in purchasing and selling property.
Whether you were buying or selling properties, the process of conveyancing can be somewhat intimidating. But fear not, because we are here today to throw light on some frequent challenges that you might be facing and also to provide you with information on how to overcome them, of course, in seamless manners.
Coming along with us today is the principal lawyer of RCCO Lawyers, a seasoned conveyancing lawyer with years of expertise in the area. Please welcome Attorney Rochelle Castro.
Welcome once again to the show, attorney, and we are looking forward again for another insightful episode. How are you today, attorney?
I'm well. Well, thank you. Good seeing you, CM and AS.
Now let's dive in, attorney, with our first ever question today. What are the most common issues that, buyers and sellers encounter during the conveyancing process?
Usually they do not know whether the contract that they are given protects them. Usually all they're seeing is, do I like this house? But there's actually a lot of details in the contract that they need to be aware of about the property that they are buying. So that's one common issue. Another common issue is also the steps that they need to take to prepare for the settlement. And with the appropriate guidance, it would decrease their anxiety, actually.
Right. So the first one was actually the most relatable one because we have this tendency whenever we sign documents is that we don't really read those disclosures.
Yes.
So that advice is really important for people to really go through all the details, right? So as that they will be able to have the property that they deserve. And also, attorney, in what ways can buyers and sellers surmount these obstacles to guarantee a seamless process of conveyancing?
Get the right fitting experts with them. So there are two types of experts, sometimes three, that they should think about in hiring. One is definitely the broker. That's the one who will help them borrow the money from the bank, unless they're paying cash, of course. The other one is a conveyancer themselves or a conveyancing lawyer, who will guide them through the conveyancing procedure in preparation for the settlement. And of course, the third one is if they have a builder that they're going to hire, make sure that it's the right builder who they're confident will listen to their needs.
Right. Three keys: broker, conveyancer, conveyancing lawyers, and a builder. Now, attorney, what are some frequent conveyancing misconceptions or pitfalls that buyers and sellers should avoid in your experience as a conveyancing lawyer?
Good question. Usually the buyers think that they can just demand whatever they like, but actually everything that they can demand, it's all depends on what the contract says. So before signing, they must make sure that they are protected or they're aware of their rights and entitlements. So that's definitely a misconception. They think they can just demand, oh, we want before settlement, we're not going to settle unless they fix these little things. But actually the contract doesn't allow them to demand those things. So it's important before signing, they get the appropriate advice. Another thing, the other side of it is they think they can demand from the lender, hurry up, I need the money that you're going to lend me because I have settlement. And the vendor may charge me interest and charges because I cannot make settlement. You cannot actually force a lender to hurry it up. That's a misconception that buyers have. And so that's why it's important, I say, to get the appropriate experts and the fitting expert. It fits with the personality of the client as well. So there are particular clients that I know is fit with us. There are also clients that we would prefer, Your ways of thinking, your way of communication, maybe it's best that another provider serve you better so as to avoid the miscommunication. So those are usually the two key misconceptions, which is they think they can demand everything, but actually it doesn't allow in the contract, and then the lender demanding the lender to hurry it up, release the monies. No, the reality is the buyers are at the beck and call of the lenders. When the lender's ready, then the funds will be released.
That's great information, Attorney Rochelle. You know, it goes back to the common issue number one, which is people tend to not really going through the contracts. Right. And with that, you also need to have an advice from the experts.
Appropriate experts.
At what Attorney Rochelle said. And, you know, there are no other experts in this field, but you can trust us here at RCCO Lawyers. And also, Attorney Rochelle, before we end, do you have any last tips for our listeners that will help them have a smooth conveyancing experience?
First thing, find out about your funding capacity. Go to your broker and ask what is their funding capacity. The worst thing that they could do is sign that contract and then find out after signing, being bound out by the contract, that they couldn't get funding. No, it's not enjoyable. Purchasing properties, it's supposed to be enjoyable. But first things first, make sure you could get the funding before you tie yourself up to a contract.
Very insightful remarks, attorney. Would you agree with me, Sam?
That's right.
Right. And we greatly appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today, attorney. Your advice is invaluable, and we are confident that everyone has incorporated that information into their lives. Thank you once again, attorney, and we wish you a pleasant day.
Thank you,
Thank
Attorney
you.
Rochelle.
Both look great. Thanks for having me again. See you next time.
You too, attorney. Thank you so much.
Once again, that's Attorney Rochelle Castro. She is RCCO Lawyers Principal Lawyer.
And if you ever encounter any legal issues, such as we talk about today, like conveyancing, please don't hesitate to reach out to the experts at RCCO Lawyers.
We would appreciate it if you could send them to us through one of our social media accounts, which is currently displayed on your screens. And if you prefer, you can also get in touch with us through our website, which can be accessed at the following web address. That's www.rccolawyers.com. And again, that's www.rccolawyers.com.
That's right, CM. And if you want to learn more about the law, be sure to check out our next broadcast and attend our live Facebook show just like this. Please share this episode with your friends and family.
Right. And permit us to share some music from Lady Jasmine. Bring her out after we've shared information.
Do not go away and listen for more exclusively on RCCO-On-Air.
Bringing her out, baddie. You hating on me, it's saddening. Red dress, red lips, little waist, big hips. Pull up tonight, I'm changing your life. I'm changing the whip, I'm changing the ice. They say the freaks come out at night. They say the whips come with a price. He said that I'm pretty, I know I ain't silly. I'm moving too fast, I'm making them busy. I'm making them miss me, making them run it up. No keys to the whip, going up. Pull up, I'm a star. Beat the whip, foreign car. Money long, swipe the card. Made it here, living large. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. You know, I average. Pop out with her body moving, doing magic tricks. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. The best that you been around, been around. You know, I average. Pop out with her body moving, doing magic tricks. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. The best that you been around, been around. You know, I average. Pop out with her body moving, doing magic tricks. Pop out with her body moving, moving, moving. Pop out with her body moving, moving, moving. He like to call me his little freak. Every weekend we at the beach. We like to fly private, it ain't a thing. He calling me mommy, I'm heaven sent. We can go back to back. The money is long, it's stacked. They say the freaks come out at night. They say the whips come with a price. He said that I'm pretty, I know I ain't silly. I'm all in my bag, I'm making them dizzy. I'm making them miss me, making them run it up. Riding the coupe, going up, pull up. I'm a star, keep the whip, foreign car. Money long, swipe the card. We made it here, living large. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. You know, I ain't average. Pop out with them, body moving, doing magic tricks. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. The best that you've been around, been around. You know, I ain't average. Pop out with them, body moving, doing magic tricks. Tonight, I'ma bring her out, bring her out. The best that you've been around, been around. You know, I ain't average. Pop out with them, body moving, doing magic tricks. Pop out with them, body moving, moving, moving. Pop out with them, body moving, moving, moving. Pop out with them, body moving, moving, moving. Pop out with them, body moving, moving.
RCCO-On-Air.
And co-lawyers for a hassle-free property transaction experience, ensuring your peace of mind every step of the way. Enjoy your free 20-minute consultation now.
Are you curious which suburbs among New South Wales, Victoria, and Queensland have been selling the most number of properties in March 2024? If you are looking into purchasing your newest property and you are unsure which suburb would you like your property to sit in, then this is for you.
Starting with New South Wales, Marsden Park ranked in the first place of most properties bought. Following that are Wyong and Westmed, which fell into second and third places in the list of suburbs in New South Wales where most properties were bought. These suburbs have been selling properties well, not only because of their prices, but alongside the NSW's government's effort into improving the infrastructure with housing, road, public transport, hospitals, and airports.
Meanwhile, Melbourne ranks first in the most properties brought in Victoria, with the Formula One Grand Prix being hosted in Melbourne throughout the month of March. Melbourne has become a top choice for property buyers in Victoria. Succeeding Melbourne is Tarnet, which showcases not only spacious and affordable living, but an easy access for a commute to Melbourne's central business district. Docklands goes on third spot for having the most properties bought in Victoria.
On to Queensland, Morayfield has been consistently ranking first in Queensland. It is no doubt that it cemented its position as it was nominated last year for realestate.com.au's hottest 100 suburbs for its affordability, location, population growth, and investment potential.
Did you know that a huge part of its success is attributed to its very own Kinma Valley? Because of Kinma Valley's ideal fusion of community, which boasts a middle ground of nature's greenery with the presence of public establishments like shops, schools, and transport. Following Morayfield are Runcorn and Pimpama as the suburbs with the highest numbers of properties bought in Queensland just in March 2024.
RCCO-On-Air. News break.
And that concludes our afternoon.
Another day, another episode well spent.
Attorney Rochelle Castro taught us once again, and specifically in the conveyancing industry, that buying or selling property doesn't have to be tough. With proper guidance, you can overcome any difficulty and accomplish any transactions.
Correct, CM. Don't forget that getting a good lawyer will save you time, money, and stress in the long run. And RC&Co Lawyers is the best firm to represent in any of your legal needs.
I couldn't agree with you more, AS. If you ever need any further assistance with legal matters, RC&Co Lawyers are here to help you. Please take note of that.
Do not forget that information is your greatest weapon.
Keep yourself informed and legally empowered.
Today, we appreciate your viewership of the episode, but given the rapid passage of time, sometimes I struggle to accept the fact that the program has already
Me too.
concluded. But nevertheless, we are really anticipating your presence at our upcoming episode, particularly on the 10th. Until next time,
where music and information meets, that's only here on
RCCO-On-Air. Bye!
RCCO on air. Gotcha the scoop you need and the tunes you love. RCCO on air. Stay curious. Stay groovy. RCCO on air. Now signing off.